Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another GeoGuessr Sunday and another 5 metas every pro should know Sunday. Today, we're covering India. Definitely a huge country, and we have a couple good landscape metas for you, as well as some pole slash like paint metas, I guess. So it should be an interesting episode, so definitely stick around. Hope you guys enjoy, and hopefully you can use these in your games moving forward. All right. The first meta that we're going to be starting with today is Magenthiragiri Hills. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but I tried my best there. Plus the surrounding mountains. So, map of India, and we're zooming in all the way down here in South Tamil Nadu for this. So, this area down here, right by the southern tip of the coast, has very distinct looking monolithic hills. Um, Not the best view here, but this is probably a great view. You can get these huge boulder looking like hills just everywhere along this basic stretch of the road. And yeah, they're huge, obviously. Plus, in combination with, some Tamil Nadu, like, you get some palms, some agriculture, of course, right on the coast. And yeah, you can see some hills this way as well. But yeah, they pretty much stretch this area here, and we've got a wind farm right in front of these huge hills. And you can also see it here. And there's some hills back here as well, but this one's actually looking to the south, so we're looking at these stretch of hills here, but this entire area down here is quite hilly and quite recognizable, I would say, because you do get your occasional palms just because we are such a tropical area here in Tamil Nadu, but just absolutely huge hills. And this is probably the best view. Like, you get hills on both sides here to the north and here to the south as well. So you can definitely use this, and it's quite distinct. And also, as you can see in relation to the country, it is quite south. And yeah, usually when you see hills like this, you usually like decide to just click middle because who knows where they could be. But if you guys recognize these and take a little bit of time to look at these, you can get a very good guess here and potentially just get a knockout win on such a big country of India. Clara wants you to subscribe, so click that subscribe button now. And also, like the video. Thanks. Enjoy the video. All right, for the next meta, we're going to be moving into Odisha here, and this is on the National Highway 326. This one is actually going to have an antenna and a decent quality car in terms of the camera coverage. So most India coverage, I'm just going to click somewhere for an example, is going to look like this. It's very poor quality, like the colors are not vivid, and that's why we kind of call it poop cam in a sense. But if you actually take a look at this car that's spanning the 326 in Odisha here, it does get quite interesting because like the quality is definitely better. Like it's not like significantly better, as to which we have like a Gen 4 kind of situation going on, but it is definitely better and not as much poop cam. And yeah, the colors are a bit more clear and you can just see a lot more, I would say. But yeah, the main focus of this car is it does have an antenna. There are other places in India that do have antennas, of course, but this is the main one with the good quality cam. And just kind of like this rolling hill landscape. You're kind of moving through hills. A lot of farmland here, growing probably rice there. But yeah, as we move further down this road, like it's very tropical, as you can see. But we still have that antenna going on. And from what I've seen, it's pretty much from Diga Pahandi here all the way to like this JK area. So yeah, you can kind of follow this down the road. And yeah, I mean, this is like pretty high quality, I would say. Almost comparable to some Gen 3 stuff. And this is the best quality camera in India that you're going to get. And yeah, very tropical, as you guys can see, as we're moving through some very nice mountains on a dam here. And it's still like high quality for India standards. And we just keep moving down. And also the blur is like a bit different, I guess. It's not as wide as well. But yeah, you can still, of course, see the antenna here. Yeah, we keep moving down. Very tropical looking road. And yeah, spans the entire 326 area here. And it pretty much ends around here. So like here, you will just go back to this like kind of crap cam with like the yellow or the white box showing in the front. So yeah, it ends around here, it looks like. So definitely use this meta only up until like it's a very small stretch of road, but if you recognize it and you're able to get down what it looks like, you can get, once again, a very good guess in Odisha here. Just because with tropicalness, I mean, it's quite hard to region guess as well, unless you have, you know, language here. But yeah, you can get a very nice guess down and hopefully win a duel off of it. All right, for meta number 3, we're going to be talking about stripes and different pole markings here. So we'll start off in Tamil Nadu. So here in Tamil Nadu, you'll get these type of stripes. So it's going to be a white, black, white stripe pole, and you'll see that at the bottom of a lot of poles and trees as well. So those are the two main things that you'll get it on, are like trees lining the side of the road so people don't crash, and then like poles lining the side of the road so people don't crash. And you can find this all throughout Tamil Nadu. As you can see, like it's pretty spread out from what I picked here. But yeah, when you get trees lining the road like this, you'll see a lot of this white, black, white striped pole paint. Tree paint and pole paint here. And yeah, you get it throughout the country, of course. So that's a quick Tamil Nadu one. And from there, we'll move into a Bihar striped one. So in Bihar, we do get these kind of stripes here, which is yellow, black, yellow. And that's not as clear, but we get a yellow, black, yellow, black. This is probably the clearest one, and you do get this all over Bihar, especially on poles that are quite close to the road. You won't see them on all poles, like, as you can see, these don't have it, and they're right across from these. But you do get that yellow, black, on a lot of Bihar poles, and it seems like they do it randomly. Like, there's more here, and you have to have, like, a keen eye to spot these. There's another here as well, but yeah, this should indicate to you that you're in Bihar, of course, with those. All right, and then back to Bihar here, and sometimes Jharkhand, you can also get red and white variations of stripes. So these red, white stripes you're seeing on a tree here. This is in Bihar, and you can also get, you know, them in Bihar here as well, pretty much found throughout. So you'll see that yellow, black, or the red, white, red striped poles. And you can also get them in Jharkhand as well. This is in Jharkhand with the striped tree. So you can find them in both states. And yeah, here's another example on the pole as well. But you can find them in both. So definitely look for either of those if you're trying to guess Bihar specifically in India. All right. And then next, we will move to New Delhi. And specifically the Delhi part of New Delhi. So in Delhi, you will get poles similar to the Bihar poles, but this one will have 5 stripes. So it's going to be yellow, black, yellow at the bottom. And this is probably the best view of it that we'll get here. And, you know, 5 or more stripes is basically what you're looking for. Like the Bihar ones only had 4, typically. So if you see 5 or more, then it's a good indication that you're in Delhi. Like this one has 6. But it's just alternating black and yellow. And then this one has 6 as well. And you can find this all throughout Delhi. So you're looking for these. And you can get a nice guess down in Delhi. I mean, a lot of people will just click Delhi anyway, just because it is the biggest city. It is the capital, of course. But yeah, you can get a nice guess down if your opponent decides to get cheeky with it. So definitely look for these if you're trying to guess Delhi. All right, and lastly for meta number 3, we're moving down here to the south coast of India in Kerala, and these are found everywhere throughout Kerala, but you do get this yellow paint with black text kind of on the paint. This is kind of just like a pole marking. I guess it's for the government to tell, oh, which pole needs fixing, I would assume is what it is. Yeah. You can find this everywhere throughout Kerala. And when people say Kerala pole paint, that's usually what they're talking about. So yeah, you can see one here. I mean, just everywhere throughout the coast. You click on any like major population center. I mean, there is a thick amount of coverage in this Kerala area. So yeah, you click anywhere in any major population center, you'll get it on a poll, of course. And yeah, it is difficult to sometimes guess the state in southern India without language. So if you see one of these poll pants, like you'll know you're in Kerala and you can get a nice guess down. Even though it is quite a long state, north to south running, it's still good to always get the state in India because you can easily outguess your opponent by doing so. All right, next we're heading up to the Punjab and Haryana area for this one. So Punjab and Haryana have these mint green electricity counters, and they are pretty unique. So you can get this variation here, which is like the smaller one, but they are colored mint green, as you can see, and you can see that even with the crap cam. And here's the bigger variation of it with like 4 windows on it, basically. You have 4 window styled things, but with the mint green electricity counter. And you'll see this on a lot of polls throughout Punjab. Like, as you can see, it's pretty spread out here. But yeah, this is a good indication that you are in Punjab, especially with these 4 windows and the mint green. It's a great tip because a lot of people don't know this one. And you can get a nice guess down in Punjab if you see one of these. And, you know, it even trickles over into Haryana. This is like right over the Punjab border here. But yeah, you can see this mint green electricity counter here. Took me a little bit to find this one, actually. So it's definitely not as common, and it's probably more common on the Haryana-Punjab border than anything else in Haryana. Like, you probably won't find this in the middle of Haryana. But yeah, generally, like if you see these mint green ones, you're just clicking like middle of Punjab because it's very helpful. Obviously, Punjab polls will also have that window at the top that is made with like the metal parts at the top that's holding the wire. I'm not sure if we'll get it on one of these urban rounds, but yeah, probably more of a rural round. Let's see if I can find one real quick for you guys. Let's give it one more click, and then if not, then we will move on. All right, yeah, so we can kind of see the window here. You guys see this window? That's a Punjab thing. I'm sure many of you guys know that, of course. And this is a better example, actually, because it has the 4 squares in the window. This one only has the 2, so it's probably not the best example. It's different kind of pole. But yeah, you can see the 4 for the window here in Punjab. So you can use that for guessing rural, I guess. This is more common in rural Punjab. And then, like, in terms of, you know, these green electricity counters, so you'll find this throughout urban Punjab. All right, I tried to incorporate some metas throughout the country. So for meta number 5, we're going to Doum Palms here. And this is a very niche one as well, similar to the Magenthiragiri Hills. But this is pretty much found on DU Island only, and it is its own like state. So you're looking for these things, essentially like very thick canopy at the top and a lot of branches at the bottom, but it's kind of like consistently staying at the top there. And here's like a very good example, like just stretched out, but also a very thick canopy. So if like a lot of these are in a row, like we see here, it's going to make a very dark, dense forest at the bottom. But yeah, you can recognize this DU Island. It's very limited coverage, of course. So this might only show up like once in every 10,000 duels games. But yeah, you can definitely get a nice, good guess down if you see one of these palms, because they should pretty much be only found on this island and maybe surrounding areas as well. So you're looking for this palm, and if you see one of these, it's a great guess if you guess DU Island, and you can get a knockout blow there. And that's going to conclude meta number 5. Thank you guys for watching another video here on the Diono channel. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, of course. It's free, and it really helps me out. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in another video tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.